Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm starting y'all off a little sleepy, a little tired, but you know that if I'm starting a video off this way, then it's going to be either a vlog or some kind of spend the day with me type of video, and that is just what we are doing. I'm going to be doing a little get ready with me with you all today, and I'm going to be taking you all along for some events. I got a few things planned this weekend, so I thought it would be a great time to film, and yeah, just bring y'all along for my festivities. So I'm going to be showing you all my makeup, my hair, outfits, and everything else I'm going to be doing this weekend. So if you want to spend the weekend with me and run around a little bit and have some fun, then let's get into it, because I'm feeling kind of crusty right now, and just took my shower, got my rag on. Y'all know we ain't going outside like this. I don't play those games. So let's go get it together right now. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to be starting off with my hair, of course, and I did wash it yesterday and blow dry and press it out, so it's nice and straight, so it'll be easy for me to deal with. But I'll show you all what tools and products I'm going to be using, and then I'll just let you watch me go ahead and slick my hair into a ponytail. I'm just doing a middle part with a really low ponytail because I am going to be wearing a hat for this event, so I want my ponytail nice and low, and it's a beautiful ponytail. This is what it is. It's the Boss Up wrap ponytail, and it's like a 30-inch ponytail. You all have seen this before. I've worn this ponytail in a few videos, so you have seen it before. What I'll be using to slick and slap my hair is the Pump It Up Gold Super Holding Spray. I'll also be using this Edge Booster Black Wax Stick. As you can see, it is black, and it just kind of helps to make my hair look a little bit thicker and cover up my few little grays that I got in the front. I'm starting to get a little grays, y'all, but whatever. And I'm also going to be using this Black Panther Strong Edge Control, and this is just like a really good edge control. It's kind of greasy, not always the best if you want to keep your hair nice and light and fluffy, but for slicking it really does work. And I got my combs, my brushes, and everything here, so looks like I'm ready to go. So you guys can go ahead and just watch me get this ponytail together, okay?
Those who wanna play by the rules end up lost with nothing to obtain, so let's level up to remain, 'cause I'm done with the waiting, done with the waiting. I'm done with playing nice. Now look me in the eyes. Tell me, tell me, tell me what you see inside. Not gonna ask you twice. Not looking for your lies. Tell me, do you wanna go? 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 I'm riding away tonight. Gonna try it while the world's bright. Got room for one if that's alright. That's alright. Do you wanna go?
Okay, so here is the ponytail all done and installed. Here is what it looks like. It is so long, it's down to my butt, but my hat should fit perfectly fine with my ponytail being this low at the nape of my neck. I really don't like to put my ponytail that low all the time. Usually when I'm wearing it low, it's usually a little bit more to the middle of my head, because I think this low makes my hair break off in the back, but it's just for a day and I'll be careful. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie my hair down now, because that is necessary for the ponytail to just set, because I am natural. I don't have a perm, and I think when you have a perm, it's just easier for your hair to just stay in place. But my hair will revert, especially when I put any kind of liquid, including hairspray, on it. So I have to tie it down to keep it, you know, nice and flat and tamed. And we'll go ahead and get into this makeup while my ponytail sets, and by the time I take this scarf off, it'll be nice and set and pretty, and yeah, we'll be ready to go. So hair done, let's get into some makeup. Okay, so getting into the makeup, the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and moisturize my face. And instead of using a moisturizer today, I'm going to use a sunscreen because it's going to be over 100 degrees and I need to protect my skin. So I'm going to be using the Black Girl sunscreen in the Make It Matte. It's a clear sunscreen. I picked this up at Target and I've been using this for a couple of weeks now and I really like it. It's nice and clear, if you can see that, and it also keeps your skin nice and matte, unlike some sunscreens that are greasy. So I'm going to put that all over my face. My skin has been going crazy lately. It's been breaking out so bad. I have breakouts on both cheeks and I just look like a horny teenager right now. Like, it's crazy. But I'm gonna put that all over. Then I'm gonna go in with my mattifying primer, and that is the Becca Ever Matte Primer in Oldie But Goodie. Becca is going out of business, so I stocked up on this primer because this is like my favorite primer ever, and it's perfect for the summer because it's super mattifying. It just dries down and it also conceals your pores quite a bit, keeps my eyebrows from looking oily. Like, it just does it all for me. So I'm gonna get that all over the face, particularly in my T-zone where I get greasy. So let it go. Alright, got that all over the face, and I may go in with another layer of that in my T-zone before I do my foundation, but for right now I'm gonna let it just dry down and we're gonna get into these eyebrows. I use all kind of eyebrow products. I use pencils, I use a little bit of everything, but lately I've been using two Anastasia products. I've been using the Anastasia brow freeze gel. I've been using that, and then I also been using the Anastasia dip brow pomade in the color Granite, and I just use a brush to apply that to clean up my eyebrows. I've been using the Tarte Creaseless Concealer in these two colors, in Deep and Rich Golden. So these are the two colors that I use, and I'm gonna speed through the brows so you guys can just watch. To set my brows, I've been using the Kosas Cloud Set in the color Softly, and this is what it looks like. I love these Kosas setting powders, but as you can see, it's a nice tan color, and so I've been using that to set my brows. And yeah, the lash glue that I use is the Duo Lash Glue in the green. It dries down clear, so that's what I'll be using. I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue on my lashes real quick, and then I'll go ahead and get into the brows while it dries down. That's how I always do it. So I'm gonna brush some glue onto my lashes, and I'll show you guys the lashes that I'm using in just a second. Let me do this. But this is what I always do. I'll brush the glue onto my lashes, and then while it dries down, I'll do my brows and my lids and so forth, and then I'll just go ahead and pop them on, because they're usually dried down really good by the time I'm done. So it's kind of like multitasking. So nice thick coat of glue on the lashes, and I also put a little bit of glue on my eyelids as well before I go in with them, because sometimes it dries down a little bit too much. I'm sure y'all can relate if you wear lashes. But all right, glue on the lashes. Now we are going to go ahead and get into these brows, honey, because you know ain't nothing ready to go until the brows are done. So where is my brow brush? Here it is. This is the brush that I use to do my brows. It has a spoolie on one end and it has like a pointy tip brush on the other end, and this is the brush that I use to clean them up. This is a Wet n Wild brush. It was like 49 cents on Amazon. It's just a nice little flat brush. So let's go ahead and get these brows done, y'all. Let's do it.
I don't know what you did, but it's alright with me. It doesn't matter any longer. I will forgive your flaws if you're forgiving mine. Are you gonna spill the truth, the ways you left away, sitting on your fingertips so I know what you'll say? Baby, don't bother, you know it hurts anyway. Don't bother.
on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and hit them with a little bit of mascara to blend my natural lashes with the falsies. So I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Mascara. This mascara has been all the rage. Like, there's tons of TikTok videos on it and so forth. And I've been using it a lot just on my natural lashes when I wanna not wear falsies. And it really is good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush a little bit of that through my lashes. Push them into the falsies.
Said we hold on, but now it's over.
Perfect. Now I'm gonna just line my lids a little bit, and I'm not gonna be creating a wing or anything, but I'm just gonna be lining the top because I like to cover that glue, because sometimes if you don't either set that glue or something, it'll like stick to the top of your lash. Have you ever had that happen to you where you're walking around, you're like, ooh, because your lash is stuck to the top? No, girl. After that happened to me a couple of times, I'm like, So I'm gonna go ahead and just line my eyes a little bit, and I'll be using the Wet n Wild eyeshadow in the color Panther. It's just a black eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna create a simple little line over that glue. So let's do that real quick.
Chuck it to the other side. It's all love, just know we down to ride.
Awesome. And because I start that line right in the inner corner of my eye, it kind of helps the lashes to blend a little bit better because I start my lashes a little bit away from my inner corners. So helps them to look a little bit better, a little more natural. And yeah, we got lashes. Let's go ahead and get into some skin. Today I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty. Let me get my foundation. Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation in the color Hot Fudge. That's my foundation that I've been using lately. It dries down super matte. I'm trying to be as matte as possible today because it's gonna be hella hot, and I know all my oils are eventually gonna start coming out. So girl, we trying to be matte. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of that Becca Ever Matte Primer, and I'm just gonna put it on my T-zone, just right here around my nose, on my nose, a little bit on the forehead, because these are the places that I tend to get oily throughout the day. So I'm gonna go in with another hit of that. And now we are ready to get into some foundation. So let's do it.
Perfect, see me wildin', flying, getting on my mileage, rising, silent, see them biting. Everything's been changing, not the same no more. Nothing is the same, who's to blame? Don't know this game no more. I still do my thing and stack this change until I can't no more. People say I changed, but to my mommy still a baby boy.
Alrighty, so now I'm going to be going in with my concealer, and I like to use two these days. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Adri-Rine Eraser concealer, and this is in the color Hazelnut. And I'm also going to be going in with the Tarte Creases concealer in the color Deep. So I'll be using these two concealers. I'll be using an e.l.f. mini sponge to blend them in. It is damp, I washed it. And then I'll be using the Kosas Cloud Set in the color Softly to go ahead and set my concealer. So you guys can just watch me go ahead and get through that. I do have creasing issues, I'm not gonna lie, but honestly this Maybelline Adri-Rine concealer is one of the best concealers I've found to help me not to crease as much. So this is like a holy grail for me. I've been using this so much. But I also love the Tarte Creases concealer because it doesn't crease as much as well, and it's not like super moisturizing. I find that when concealers are really moisturizing, I get creases. So I don't know, moisturizing concealers, you would think, you know, with the under eyes being so dry and delicate, that it would help to have the moisture, but for me it works against me, and I tend to get more creasing when the concealer is really moisturizing or watery. So these work really great for me, so I'll let you guys go ahead and watch me apply and see what I'm working with.
Surrounding me, baby, I'm sure we lost track of time. I don't really care about love, I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope, something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one time?
Alrighty, so you saw me go ahead and apply my concealer and set it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face before I contour and highlight. And to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna be using the Kosas Cloud Set in the color Dreamy. It's a nice chocolatey color. This color is a little bit darker than my actual complexion. So I'm mostly gonna use this in the center of my face, like here along my cheeks, to kind of start contouring my face a little bit, because like I said, it is kind of dark for my complexion, but it works. I make it work, so I'm gonna go in with that to set the rest of my face really quick. Alrighty, so you saw me use that Kosas Cloud Set in the color Dreamy to set pretty much this part of my face and then the upper part of my forehead. To set this part of my jawline, I'm going to use the Sephora Micro Smoothing Powder. I'm just going to go in with a light layer of that to set this part that I kind of avoided. So I'll just tap into that.
Sometimes it really feels like I lose control.
Alrighty, so as you can see, using those two different powders already gave me sort of a contour, if you can see that. Don't mind the bumps, all my little friends hanging out on my cheeks, getting on my nerves. But as you can see, that did start to help me contour already. So that's looking really good. But I am gonna go in with a contour right now. And to do that, I'll be using the Black Radiance True Complexion palette. I'm gonna be using this one in the color Dark to Deep. And I'll be going into this deepest color. I just tap super lightly into that because that is a pigmented color right there, and you all are gonna see, if I don't mess up too bad, how pigmented it is. But I'm gonna just contour my face just a tiny bit right here, you know, just to slim it out, take off some pounds off that face or whatever. So let's do that really quick.
Now I really don't know what the best of me is. 'Cause when you see light.
Alrighty, so you saw me go ahead and do a light contour, and I just kind of swept what was left on the brush onto my forehead. Now I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose a little bit, and I like to do that with something really warm, and that is this Fenty bronzer in the color Mocha Mommy. Sorry, it's so dirty. I could wipe it off a little bit. In the color Mocha Mommy, I'm gonna be using this Fenty bronzer, and this is what it looks like. It's sort of like a reddish tone brown. It's like a red undertone to that, and I like using that to contour my nose because it just makes my nose contour look not as harsh and just look a little bit more natural and a little bit more kind of rosy, if you will. So I'm gonna go in with that, contour the nose out a little bit, and then we're gonna move on to some blush, my favorite part.
I'm drowning underwater. Need to let you go to find myself.
Alrighty, so nose is all contoured, you guys, and one thing you just saw me do as well was to go ahead and add a little bit of that color, the Mocha Mommy, to my lids to kind of shape them out a little bit and give them a little bit of depth. I've been doing that a lot lately as well. It saves me a step because I'm not really wearing a lot of eyeshadow and stuff these days, so that saves me a step. When I go in to do my nose contour, I just sweep that same color across my lids to create a little bit of dimension. So yeah, it gives me a nice bronzy lid, and yeah, that is done. Now let's move on to some blush because we are rounding up this face, honey. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Alrighty, so for my blush, I'll be going in with the CoverGirl True Blend High Pigment Blush in the color So Flush. This is like a beautiful reddish orange color. This is such a good color for dark skin complexions, light skin complexions, fair complexions. It works on all skin tones. I really love this blush, and I'm gonna go ahead and sweep that. I'm gonna start high up on the cheeks, and then I'm gonna kind of move down to the rounder part of my cheeks.
And I breathe. One touch.
Alrighty, and it's definitely looking a little bit darker on camera than it is in person, but I am gonna go on top of this, like, to finish my overall face with the e.l.f. setting powder. It's the high def setting powder. I don't know where it is, I gotta find it, but I am gonna do like a final set with that once I'm completely done with everything. But right now I do want to go ahead and go in with a little bit of lower lash mascara real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save that step for after I use my setting spray, because sometimes that can be ruin your makeup. So I'll do that after my setting spray. Right now, I'll go ahead and go in with some highlight. And for that, I'll be using... This is real time, y'all. This is all real time, okay? Okay, sis? So I'm like finding stuff. I got my little makeup box in here, y'all. This is what I'm taking everything out of, okay? I keep all my makeup in this box now, okay? It is not spread out everywhere. It is all layered in containers. These little containers from Target in that box. So makes it so much easier to store the makeup, and yeah. So I'm gonna be going in with the Jaclyn Hill Megawatt Loose Highlighter. This is in the color Megawatt. So I'm going to be going in with that. This is what it looks like. It is such a pigmented highlighter. You just got to be careful with it. I'm going in with like this little angle brush. I'm just going to tap into it real light. Put that right above where I applied my blush. Alrighty, now that we've done that, I do want to go ahead and highlight my inner corners a little bit with that same highlighter. So I'm just going to tap into it a little bit, highlight my inner corners. And I also want to take it down my nose just a little bit. So I'm going to apply some right here at the top of my nose. Use my finger to kind of just blend it in. Then I'm going to drag that down, put some on the tip of my nose. Alrighty, we are thoroughly highlighted, baby. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just take this sponge, dip it into my e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder. It is a translucent powder. This is what it looks like. As you can see, I've already hit pan, but it's all good because I got like 5 of these stored. So I never run out of this. This is one of my favorite products, and I always use this to set my makeup. But I'm gonna just take my sponge and dip it into that really good. And I got this little tip from Wayne Goss. He always does like a translucent finishing powder when he does makeup. He said it's good to set your makeup like that. He usually uses a little puff, which I don't have that handy, so I'm just gonna use this sponge. And believe it or not, a wet sponge can still set your face. Like a damp sponge can still pick up powder and set your face. So as you can see, it's smoothing me out. It's making me look a little white cast, but when I go in with my setting powder, that'll all go away. So let's do that.
Straight to the stage, they love me. I understand they hungry, but please don't hate, that's ugly. I've been sliding, shaking, moving. I've been popping in my city.
Alrighty, we are pretty much done with the face. Now we're gonna go ahead and do these lips, spray on some setting spray, and we are done. And I'm gonna show y'all my outfit. It is so cute. So let's finish this up. Alrighty, so for the lips, I'm gonna be lining my lips with this dark brown liner that I buy from Amazon. It's just like a deep brown liner, and I really love it because my lips don't have a lot of like sharpness around the edges, so I have to line them. I'm also gonna go in with this chocolate lipstick from Boohoo to kind of soften up the liner. For the inner part of my lips, I'm gonna be using the Revolution Shimmer Bombs. I have the clear one, the clear Revolution gloss, and I have this sort of pinkish one. So I'll be using those two on the inner part of the lips. So let's get these lips done, baby.
I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick up. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't remember how they...
Alrighty, we are all done with the lips. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and to do that I'm gonna be using a new setting spray that I've been trying out, and that is the Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Misting Spray. I'm gonna be using that to set my face. Sorry about the lighting, you all, but this is what it looks like. I recently ordered this from Target.com, and I've been loving it so far. It keeps my face nice and matte, and it just seems to work pretty good. So I'm gonna go in with that all over the face, use my little fan to dry it down, and then we're gonna get into this outfit, honey.
Came for hitting the target I aim for. We've been discussing the contract, just telling they get what they paid for. I am not fucking with poverty. Really, it started to bother me.
Alrighty, all dried down, and real quick, I don't know if I shared it with you all, but the lashes that I am wearing, they're so nice. They're fluffy. but they're also like not too crazy where you actually feel them on your lids and you see them when you're looking out like little umbrellas over your eyes. I love them because they give me that extra, but like too extra where I'm looking like the green M&M. I do not like that look. It doesn't look good on me. I think it's beautiful on other people, but on me it just doesn't work. But the lashes that I'm wearing are the Dye Silk lashes from Amazon. This is what they look like in the pack. And they're a nice fluffy lash, but they also have like a natural vibe to them. So really love those lashes. I will link them for you. Now that we got our face ready to go, baby, let's put on some clothes because it's almost time for us to roll out. Okay, everybody, here is my outfit for the derby style party. I'm wearing this really cute one shoulder dress from Target. I'll link it below for you all. And I also threw on my woven belt from H&M. So as you can see, my look is not as dressy as some of the derby looks. It's a kind of a casual summer derby. So that's what I'm going for here. And I really love this look. I think it's so cute. This is the bag that I'm going to be carrying, this little basket purse right here. Just keeping it kind of casual. The only thing I'm struggling with right now is which hat to wear, y'all. I have 3 options right here. Okay, I have this one. Then I have this white one. And then I have this one with like the little shell thingies around it. So I'm going to try each one on for you. So option number 1. That's option number 1. I don't know if I'm feeling it or not. I think it's a little too casual. This is option number 2. Oh, and my ponytail is kind of obstructing this one, but this one is giving me derby vibes for real. This one is giving me, you know, the derby vibe. I think that one is definitely bringing it. Let's see the other one. This one is much wider, and this one is definitely more costumey. Oh my goodness, that just made the decision hard. Oh my goodness, this one is so big. Wow. I don't know which one to do, y'all. I guess you're gonna have to see which one I end up wearing because it's time for me to go right now. So see y'all at the party. Let's go. Alrighty, so I am on my way, you all. Sorry about the camera shake. I had to mount the camera. I bought a really good camera mount, but I just haven't had time to put it inside my car. But next time I do a vlog or video like this, I'll have it in, so the camera shake shouldn't be as bad. But I'm on my way. So what hat do y'all think I chose? You're probably not gonna see it until I actually get there. I think I'm gonna cut the video that way, so you won't see it until I get there. But I don't know, maybe you might see it in the thumbnail too, I guess. There goes that. But yeah, do you think I went with the cute pixie white one, or do you think I went with the, you know, extra bold, really wide one? It was a hard decision, but yeah, I decided. I'm sure y'all know which one I picked. I mean, you're gonna see it in the thumbnail anyway. But I'm on my way. I'm hoping to have a really good time at this event. This is my friend Toy that I went to high school with. Yeah, she's a really good close friend of mine, and she doesn't live in California anymore. She moved out of state, but she visits a lot and has a lot of family here. So she's having her birthday here, and I think it might be her 40th birthday. So yeah, I'm super excited to party with my girl, and my other friends from school will be there as well. So it's gonna be a really fun day. So I'll definitely try to get some good footage for y'all while I'm there. But I'm on the road, so let's get there.
To hold you tight, so I'm here tonight, and I'm giving us one last chance, 'cause I don't wanna lose what we had. 'Cause I'm not feeling right, and I'm tired of this loneliness. Let me prove it, 'cause I swear I will. La 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 la, love you better, yeah yeah. La 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 la, love you better. Oh, la 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 la, love you better. La 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 la, love you better, better way. Lately I've been feeling some type of way. I'm losing my mind, my mind. I know saying sorry might not be enough. Just tell me how I can make things right. Things right. You can say what you want, but I know you hurt at night. But I tried and I tried and I tried to hold you tight.
Hey guys, so I am on my way home now. The party was absolutely wonderful, but I didn't want to just end it there and not actually close out the video. It was so hot today. It is still hot. I'm walking home right now. I have no voice from screaming and yelling, but I had such a good time. So I hope you guys enjoy coming along with me for this little event. And I think I'm going to connect another event that we're doing tomorrow to this video. So I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. But yeah, on our way home now. Good day, good times, good everything. Hey you guys, so welcome to day 2 of this little hangout with me for a day or two video. I don't want to call it a whole weekend vlog because I'm not showing you everything that I'm doing. I'm just taking you guys along for a couple of events. But day 2, I am gonna be going to brunch with my friends today. We're celebrating one of my friends' birthday, and so we're gonna be brunching together, ladies brunching. So I am dressed, ready to go, makeup done, and I basically did it the same way you saw me do it in the previous part of this video. So, you know, same steps here taken, but I have my hair in a little bun today, and I'll go ahead and show y'all my outfit. This should look familiar to you all. This is the Free People jumpsuit that I announced to y'all was back in stock last week, so a few of you definitely picked it up. You are going to love this jumpsuit. I cannot stress it enough, girlfriend. It is the bomb. But I threw it on with this little leaf printed kimono. This is from the Universal Thread collection at Target. Y'all know I love mixing prints. Oh, I just love this jumpsuit though. But yes, have on some little espadrilles from ASOS on the feet. And you all should have saw those in my last ASOS haul. They are nice and comfortable, and they give me a little bit of height, so they lift me up so my jumpsuit is not dragging because this baby is long. But yeah, that's the outfit. That's the outfit. That's the outfit. Hey. Y'all, I'm being silly because I know I'm about to go have some fun. These are like my favorite friends in the whole wide world. So we went to high school together, and we just always have a ball when we're together. So it was nice spending time with them yesterday at the Derby party for my friend's birthday, and now I'm spending time with them again today for celebrating one of their birthdays. So yeah, fun weekend, fun girls weekend, we chilling. So yeah, let's head on out, y'all, and get in the car because it is actually time to go.
I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. 'Cause you're the As I'm walking to your place, I'm shaking. I am picturing the words in my mind. I cannot stand losing you. No, I will fight. 'Cause I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try.
Hey you guys, so I'm walking home for the second time in this video. I'm a little greasy for sure, but you know, this is real life right now, right? Today was a long day. It had a lot of drinks involved, a lot of laughter, a lot of fun. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and just hanging out with me a little bit. I did end up going to a little event with my friends after the brunch. We went to like a little watch party type of thing for one of the NBA games, so had some cocktails and it's showing. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video, you know, just hanging out with me for a little bit. I know, you know, it was just kind of short and just showing y'all a little bit what I'm doing, but I still hope y'all enjoyed it, and I look forward to bringing y'all more. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up so I won't kill myself getting across the street. But I love y'all. See you on the next video.